everybody. Welcome to day 2 of vocabulary. I hope you played a couple of vocabulary games yesterday on Spelling City. You can either practice spelling or vocabulary, and it's very important that you know how to use these words. Our first word was obey. It means to follow the instructions, the rules, or the laws, and you should be able to use it in a sentence. Joe always obeys the recess rules. Why doesn't the young child obey the teacher? Good citizens obey the rules and laws in their communities. Just like Officer Buckle is saying, please obey the safety rules, because when you obey them, then things don't happen to you. Our next word is safety, and that means that is the rules that stop danger or risk or harm. For your safety, please don't run in the halls at school unless you want to get your head cracked open as you fall. Officer Buckle taught safety tips to the kids. Gloria acted out Officer Buckle's safety tips for the students. And remember, safety is important. And when we get back to school, the masks, the staying 6 feet apart, washing our hands, using hand sanitizer will be part of our safety at school. Attention, to be still and look straight ahead and concentrate or focus on what you are looking at or what you're doing. Please pay attention to the teacher in class. If you don't learn. He did not pay attention to the lesson, so he can't do the math problem. Don't do the work, you don't learn. Attention is important. Why can't you pay attention to the person who is talking? All right, so attention. And you notice the cat is paying attention to its tail only. It's not noticing anything around it. Buddy, a pal, a close friend. All right, Tina and Sherry are my buddies. Gloria is Officer Buckle's buddy. Dogs make great buddies for children. And remember, it's a close friend. So you'll never hear Mrs. Hicks say, "Oh, come on, buddy, let's go." Because you are not my close friend. You're not my pal. You are my student. So I'll say, "Come on, let's go." Station, a building where people do a certain kind of work. My uncle worked at the old train station. The police station is located by my house. We took a trip to the McMurdo Science Station in Antarctica. And this week you're learning about Antarctica. So the McMurdo Science Station, we know, is where scientists stay and they study all the things that happen in the Antarctica. So station, a building where people do a certain kind of work. Speech, a talk given to a large group of people. Dr. King gave many great speeches in his lifetime. The most famous, "I Have a Dream." The other one, "I've Been to the Mountaintop." Officer Buckle gave a safety speech to the students at the school. The principal's speech was long and boring today. All right, so a speech, a talk given to a large group of people. I do not give speeches in here. I'm actually teaching. It's different because we interact with each other. Usually at a speech, the people are just listening. Shock, shocking, shocked, a sudden feeling of surprise. The kids were shocked when the ghost popped out of the cabinet. I forgot to underline the word right there. Pedro was shocked when he failed his reading test. Maybe this is Pedro and he is shocked because he's like, "Oh my goodness, I failed the reading test." Timmy was shocked when he found out he had been chosen for the baseball team. And remember, Officer Buckle is very shocked when he finds out that Gloria has been acting out all of the safety tips behind his back. Enormous, huge, large, very big. I ate an enormous ice cream sundae from Dairy Queen today. Do you notice the elephant is enormous compared to the car? Elephants are enormous animals. The girl in the class had on enormous earrings yesterday. All right, so we know that's very large, very huge. And remember, ginormous is not a word. All right. So that is your words this week. I hope this is what it looks like for me when I do them. Okay. I hope that you are really paying attention and tomorrow you'll listen to Mr. Young. So have a wonderful day.